Welcome to Henderson Farms and Homestead. I guess you could say I'm like a kid. My favorite part of Christmas is all the lights all over the barns and sheds and going up the lane. It's just so aggravating to have to take it down. I've got everything down except for what I can't reach. It seemed like there was 4 or 5 of us putting decorations up this year, but it was just me taking them down. So until I have some help, I won't be able to get the ones that are really high across the top of the barn and the driveway sign down. All we keep hearing in Tennessee is polar vortex, polar vortex. So I thought I would take a couple evenings to try to get everybody settled in and make sure that if it did get cold, I'm not sure that it can get any colder than it did last year when we got so much snow, but that everybody was well prepared, had a nice warm place, dry place to sleep. We put up hay in the summer. Primarily it's all round bales just for the cows. It makes it easy to feed them. But I have my favorite place. I go and get hay about an hour away from me. And they specialize in alfalfa, timothy, and orchard grass. And so I made a trip over there and got plenty of hay for the sheep and for the rabbits and for treats for the goats, of course, too. And now for the warm-up. Gathered plenty of firewood, loaded up the wood chest, and started a fire. So hopefully we'll stay nice and warm, the animals will be toasty, and we'll make it through this cold snap, should it actually happen. So I started raising quail probably, goodness, I'd say 3 or 4 years ago. And it's just kind of a fact that my quail stop laying in September when the days don't have a lot of daylight, and they start laying back in April. But with the Christmas lights you saw me taking down was around the quail aviary. And those guys have started laying eggs like crazy. So today I was making Cajun pickled eggs. The boys love them. And so I washed my eggs, and then I put them in to boil, and I boil them for 3 minutes. The trick to these quail eggs, where they're so small, is to keep them moving in the water so that the actual yolk stays in the middle of the egg when it hard boils. So once they're done boiling, I take them out and put them in an ice water bath. Eventually, I will add a little bit of white vinegar in there, and I will set them in the refrigerator overnight, and it makes their shells get really rubbery. They're very difficult to peel if they're actually still hard. So now to mix up the brine, I've put the recipe on the screen as well, but it's 1 cup of water. Make sure it's unfiltered. We have well water, so I don't have to worry about that. Also 1 cup of white vinegar, a teaspoon of canning salt, and Cajun seasoning, your favorite, 1 to 2 tablespoons. You'll also need to chop up some garlic and have some sliced jalapenos. Of course, fresh is best, but we have multiple jars of freeze-dried jalapenos that I'll be adding today. Also, I made a double recipe as I had so many eggs. Once your brine is cooled off a little bit, you'll want to add your eggs and then just layer it with garlic and jalapenos. The guys like them hot, so I probably go a little overboard on it. Once you've added all your eggs, your jalapenos, and your garlic, then you can just cover it with the brine. I kind of shake it up and then stick it in the refrigerator, and it's good for several weeks in the refrigerator.